you beautiful, beautiful people. Oh, hang on a sec, I've got to do something. Oh no, it's alright, I've already done it. How are you doing? Mick, Adrian, Just Be Cool, Dale, Jamie. Johnny. How are you doing, Johnny? I wasn't going to come live, and you're probably going to bounce a lot because my knee's like a balloon. It was a bit twingy last night, but I thought nothing of it. I went to get back up. I got up this morning, and I didn't want to. Nutter, my mate. Nutter is a brilliant fella. Hang on, Nutter. I need to do something while you're in. There you go. Done. How are you all doing? It was torrential rain here this morning. Patio was flooded. Mrs. Nutter, how are you doing? If you don't know Mrs. Nutter, she's Nutter's other half. His better half, I have to say. Oh, love you too, Nutter. You're both good. Show us some love. Tinkerbell, how are you doing? Liz, how are you doing? Hi, chick. Hi, Jessie, good to see you. I was fixing my phone this morning, the camera. I kind of dropped it. I thought I'd put it in my pocket and I hadn't. Both horses are here. Yeah, I'm just hobbling. It's just my same old, same old. I don't let my knees play on them. How's things, Liz? Liz, I've known for years. She's an old friend. She's lush. Nice one, Liz. Wow, I'm suddenly hot. Horses, I don't know your names yet. Come say hi. If you don't know Nutter, Nutter does a live stream. In the UK, it's every morning. You still got, I never get in for 6 o'clock, but sometimes I have. Around about 6 a.m-ish. And he's on for a couple of hours. Where's the goats? I don't see goats. Horses, come on. Ah, there's the goats. And because I'm on YouTube itself, I can zoom in. Hello. Oh, look at that salt block. How are you doing? The legendary Jamie Brunn. Scott, how are you doing? Hello, you're beautiful. Nutter, you put me off my flow. You see, when your little one had the induction day and you didn't go out, I judge what time I've got to get out the door for school by when you finish. And you were saying about the induction day, and I looked at the clock, and it was like 20 past 8. I was like, oh my God, rush out the door. I don't think this one's, do we have under, no, this is a girl, this is a mare. And I think that one's got swagger. I think that might be a boy. We'll have to see. Can't really tell from this angle. And the goats. No, Tinkerbell, I would love her to be my horse. Hello, girl. Oh, do we get tongues? Or are you going to bite my fingers? Hello. Hello, sweetheart. How's things, Scott? Staying up there, oh, poor flies. Because it's been so wet and it's so warm, the flies keep hatching out in their thousands. My little girl, Down syndrome can cause weak muscles. and her eyes wobble all the time. It's nystagmus. And the focal point is to the side. She'll turn her head, although it's getting stronger, she'll turn her head to the side to hold her eyes still. And flies absolutely freak her out, and butterflies. And I think it's because she can't track them. Buddy Biggs in the house, how you doing? I'll just let this gentleman pass. Pops, how you doing? Good to see you, Pops. Are you live tonight, Pops? Today? I say tonight, that's my tonight. We've got long-tailed tits. No, haven't we? We've got... Yes, we have. This is my favourite bird, right in the centre of the screen, just behind that tree. Hiya. Long-tailed tits. Beautiful, beautiful birds. A little pink chest, the size of a cotton wool ball. Where's it gone? Can't see you. And a really long tail, about 4 times the length of its body. Yes, so if you haven't got Pops, click that bell. Right, I am going to get you these birds, whether they like it or not. You're my favourites, damn it. They're flying above my head. They travel in a family group. They're all going ahead. And we've also got a pair of great tits, Nutter. Sorry, I'm hobbling, so you might bounce a bit. Dodgy balloon of a knee. But one needed to stretch on legs before I go mad. So yeah, if you haven't got Pops, click the bell. Just brilliant lives. Pops is brilliant, and I'm so glad I got to meet him. Goo, the lovely Goo. Goo is awesome. If you don't know Goo, go over. Goo's in Japan and she's just amazing. See Alphrabic, how are you doing? Good to see you. Ooh, those clouds look nasty. And the thing is, there's thunderstorms forecast. So, we may be commando crawling through the woods. I think that the river will be flooding. I do love thunder, it has to be said. But I'm not sure Signal will. Samba, how are you doing? Stuff to talk about. It's a bit unpleasant when we get down the woods, but hopefully I'm going to walk while stagger. I'm not bouncing too much, am I? John, good to see you, John. Another fabulous channel. There's so many lovely people in here that I don't know if you know, but feel free just to click on people's names and go over. Can you set that to 1 minute, not 5? Whoever set it. If you set it to 1 minute, I normally have it just at 1. Arise, how you doing, my favourite online chicken? Arise is awesome. At that, with skirts down to the ground pretty much, and on the front, and do you know what I did? I hit a rabbit. There's a road in the wilderness that travels Hadrian's Wall called the Military Road, obviously because of the Romans. Up on the moors in the middle of nowhere, nothing but sheep and the odd tourist. And I was on my way back and I was next to a little museum village in Chester's at a place called Cholerford. Anyone in the north will probably know where they are. If Nessie will know, near Hexham, Nessie. And I got home, thought nothing of it, hit a rabbit. Went to work, thought nothing of it. Parked in a car park and I was walking back towards my car. And you know when you think, something looks funny. You know, something's not quite right. The rabbit had taken off the underskirt on the front on one side. It like clipped in two and it took the whole thing. Jackie boy, how you doing? So yeah, I went the half an hour, 45 minutes drive to see walk and stagger up and down the road. Hoping beyond hope. Alan, you're right. Sorry, Alan, you've not got a wrench. Why have you not got a wrench? Hoping beyond hope that the skirt from the front of my car had been put on the side of the road by a helpful traveller. And no, nowhere to be seen. Yeah, I was humming and hawing, bloody knee was twinging last night, and I've got rheumatoid arthritis. The seronegative version of it. I take immune suppressants. Basically, my immune system attacks where the tendons and ligaments attach to the bone, as well as like the joints themselves. That's why I need new hips. I've got extra bones in my hips, but yeah, my knee twinged a little bit last night. I thought, oh, I must have been sat funny. And then I went to get up this morning, ouchie. Fun times trying to get down the stairs as usual, but with an added swollen knee. So I wasn't really sure, and the weather has been torrential. Patio flooded this morning. And I was thinking, and there's also thunderstorms. Right, who timed out that? Oh. Sorry, I didn't see that. Challenging, how you doing? No spamming in chat, please. Don't spam my chat. Everyone's got a wrench, so everyone can check everyone out. And really don't need to spam the chat. Thank you. Brun and challenging. Your life looks like it's going to be absolutely stunning. Oof. And the roti. You see, I make naans, but I've never made a roti. So I'm kind of interested. A lot. Paul, how you doing? Ooh, heck. Ooh, look at the size of them. The size of them balls, buddy. We've got twins with twin stickies. Actually, we're pretty much on the spot. We see when that runner went past, and I said, oh, look at the size of them. A cyclist was coming behind me, and like you said, excuse me, so I kind of stood out the way. It was round about here, and I started talking. I said, oh, hi, are you all right? Thanks for coming. In the chat, you should have seen the cyclist's face and the look of horror when he thought I was talking to him. I was mortified, absolutely mortified. And I've just done it to me again. Ooh, raspberries. Do we brave it? See, because it's... Zeo fabric, yes I do. Did you see the nuthatch? Interesting bird. They've got a really long memory. There's actually been studies on them. A nuthatch will gather food, and it'll be, mine all like sunflowers. They'll gather and gather and gather, and you think you've got one mega hungry bird. But what it's doing is taking it, and on trees and those crevices in the bark, they'll stash it. All the nooks and crannies, they'll hide that food, and they remember, no, I didn't eat it, I chucked it. They'll remember where that food is for 30 days. After 30 days, the memory starts to wane, and they start again. So they're constantly, just basically for survival, for times of hard times. Oh, sorry, looking up. And I actually found in one of my high-end baskets, loads of sunflowers started sprouting out of it. So it must have been a nuthatch stash that I had forgotten about. But they're really interesting birds. Boba, how are you doing? I want to catch my robins on the feeder. I've got the feeder up actually, and the bullfinches and the goldfinches. The goldfinches are back. They're such beautiful birds. Bright red on the head with the yellow and the black. That family of greenfinch. The chicks, actually, I think they might start nesting again. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming in. So how are you beautiful people? Joe, good to see you, Joe. Wow, I'm hot. I've got this on because I expected to get drenched. With or, oh, don't touch the ferns, with or without some thunder and frightening. Thunder and frightening. Flies go away. That's the thing about blooming bracken, it's covered in fly. Well, it's all right for the environment, but it's not for me. You'll get ticks hanging off it as well. Don't like bracken at all. It's pretty, don't get me wrong. Wasp. What kind of wasp is that? Is it a sand wasp? That is a wasp, people. Can't remember which one. Chairman, how are you doing? Slim Reaper. That's a wasp. I'm just getting a picture so I can Google it up later. Trumpet Master, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get you to give you a wrench. Hang on. They make these buttons so close together. I'm really bad if I block anyone or unblock you straight away when I'm trying to match it up. No, I haven't seen. Paul, have you got a link on your community? If there's, I'll check it out. How's things, Slim? Yes, I'm weird. I know I'm weird. I embrace the weird. If you're gonna be weird, just own it. And I own it. This river should be raging. Absolutely raging. Wow, those... oh no, he's cut it. Trumpet Master, there is a kind of cyclonic event from the Sahara Desert hitting Europe. Now, it's not going to get as far as the UK, bar humbug, but they're expecting it to break heat records. The highest ever recorded heat in Europe, I think, was Sicily at, hang on, I can't read, flies. It was Sicily, and it was 48.8 degrees Celsius. There's people collapsing. A good old English lass collapsed in Rome because the heat was at 39 degrees yesterday. 907, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Stu, good afternoon. Jamie, have you had any more thunder and lightning? I'm well jealous. Nessie, have you had it up your way? You never know, we might catch the deer, but we probably won't, but hey, I can try. I've been sorting some stuff out to send Jamie that I forgot to put in. Jamie's got the Heartstone, and he's also got Nipple Rock. I completely forgot about Nipple Rock, so Jamie, you're getting loads. I've had me mush on the channel. God help you, Alan. If you look at the thumbnail at the top, that's me. I have to be prepared. I don't like going on camera. The first time I went face on camera, it was an eating challenge by the beautiful soul that is Vicky Wells. To eat a peanut butter and pickle sandwich. Now in the US, there's sweet pickles, whatever they are, but I could only get dill pickles, which are the regular pickles in the UK. We'll have some American stores that sell big gherkins pickles in plastic bags. Chili ones, garlic ones, sweet ones, but you don't, well, naturally have them in your shops. So I couldn't go with the sweet pickles, and oh my God, my first time on camera, that was eating that monstrosity of a sandwich. But I did it. Well, I had one bite and I was thinking, oh my God, that's minging. Minging is horrible, but I had to have a second bite just to save face. Yes, great tits, long tail tits, coal tits, blue tits. I have them all. Demi, how you doing? Wanda, good to see you, Wanda, how are you? Oh, it's filling back up. Demi is our resident photographer. Beautiful soul, inside and out. And I feel like I've got to know all the dogs at the park. And then you've got Goo. If you haven't got Goo, lovely, lovely, lovely lady. I don't think some of you have met Goo. I adore her. She rocks, as does Wanda. Demi, we might see the odd fish finger, who knows? We'll have a look. Okay, buddy. Bowfish in Wales, how are you doing? Oh, hang on, give you a wrench. No, in Wales, I am not lost today. Do you know what? That freaked me out. Where we were yesterday, it's happened to me before. I hate it. I hate that wood. I don't think I'll be back for a while. And the last time I was there, I couldn't get out. It's got a horrible atmosphere in there. I just couldn't get out. Looking at the maps, my brain wouldn't work at all. I did 3 laps, always ending up at the same goddamn tree. And it started to freak us out because I couldn't, no matter which way I went, I couldn't get out. And it started again yesterday. Now, I didn't know about the rail crash, which is pretty much, well, it's just along from there in the wood. Till Nessie found it, believe it or not, earlier this year. So it's interesting, the trepidation and the, don't like the atmosphere there. Rail workers apparently hear kids crying. But who knows? Should maybe go back on the anniversary of the crash, 30th of August. I remember stuff now and again. Oh, it's gone very still. And oh, monkey sky coming. Rose, how you doing? If you don't know, Rose, why haven't you got a wrench? She's being naughty. There, you've got it back, Rose. Sorry about that. Holly, how you doing? Now, Diva, Rob's channel. If you're lucky, Rob will play. Ooh, is that a deer? Hang on. Bending down isn't my thing anymore. I'm getting too old. He'll play some tracks where he's singing with Holly. Holly has an unbelievable voice. And there's CDs available. You blew us away, Holly. You've got a good set of lungs on you, kid. I'm hobbling. You might feel like you're on a bouncy castle. I've done my knee in. But I needed to walk some stuff off before I lose my rag and blow me top. Lose your rag is vent. I forget that a lot of people aren't from the north of England. Mayhem, how you doing? Goo, she's a good dancer. But yeah. Has he got any videos of just you? Has he got any shorts? He hasn't got any of you singing, has he, Holly? But Holly, what a voice. She's also incredibly funny. She has us laughing. Do you know what? Everyone is just sound. Everyone's got different interests. We kind of like mix and match and merge. And we learn stuff from each other and we just have a good crack. I spend a lot of time laughing mainly at myself. But no, you're really, really lucky. Really lucky. I was looking there at that tree stump thinking, how's a cow done a poo over a fence? But then I saw, see, look, it looks like cow doo-doo. Shaz it, zoom in properly. There, you can almost see, but it's not, it's a tree. I want to be a tree. Rose, she's got an amazing voice. Nessie's saying about singing Ben, you'd really suit that song. Really suit it. Shooting, I hear shooting. Who's shooting? It's an odd time of day for shooting and season. So this woodland we are going into. I'm too nosy for my own good. It's an ancient woodland. Looking for deer and I'm gabbing away. Ancient woodland, the Romans were here in 209 AD, quarrying the stone. And then we had a famous battle in 1569. Leonard Dacre tried to take Narwhal Castle by force. The rightful heir died suddenly and he decided he was having it. So he hired 3,000 mercenaries who would have been part paid before battle in gold to get them there. Now that gold would have been stashed. Some would have kept it on their bodies, but some wily souls would have hidden it. The Queen sent her troops and those 3,000 mercenaries were crap because they were slain. And the castle went to the next, I'm not walking through that, the next rightful heir. Now that's a lot of gold, even though it was part payment, to be hidden. And Shazza in her head, I keep finding crevices and thinking, I need to get a camera on a stick to go and look in there. But this beautiful river down here was said to have run red with the blood of those mercenaries. We're going to go over the top. Should we have a look at that tree? We'll have a look at the trees. I'm going to get wet, you know that. Ooh, this is where I was finding interesting stones. I forgot. So you've got this little tiny trickle of a beck comes from the marsh. Awesome, how are you doing? And it runs down into a little waterfall down here. And I was finding some fabulous quartz. Quartz with, thank you Braun, you legend, iron ore. Mineralised iron ore. M&A, how are you doing M&A? In. So, clear, crystally white looking quartz with big black, bright black, almost like bluey green veins and chunks in it. So Shazza wants some more. It had been washed down here still, I want some more. I do want more. I should come with a wheelbarrow, you know that, because I see loads. You get fossils here as well. Got some beautiful fossils. But I'm a bit of a magpie for quartz. I do love quartz. It's my thing. What else did I find? And another rock I've had for a while. Like bell metal, high metal content. Tried smacking it with a brick hammer. Nope. A shard came off it and stabbed me in the leg. Just a little one, like a splinter. Straight through the jeans and into my leg. So I used my brains and got other half. I was going to use his still saw. But he says, no, I'll get the big axe out. Managed to crack it, and since then I've been able to chip bits off, and wow, found some druzy smoky quartz. Stunning. Ooh, my knee. So this is where, there's one, hang on, hold your horses, that's it. We shall have you, little piece of, it's a little nice piece of quartz to smack with a hammer. Yeah, I kind of cut a hole in my leg. It's not scarred, but yeah, I started using safety glasses after that. Wasn't my best moment. I tend to be spontaneous. If I want to do something, if I get my mind set on to do something, I'll just right, let's go. And that's when Shazza incidents occur. See, this is all bedrock, it's shaped. Oof, my knee. I want to come up. Wow, there's lots of water in. Lots and lots and lots of water in. So anyone with channel stickers, if you click on Pops, if you send him stickers, he'll send you some goodies in return. I've got a parcel to go to Pops myself that I need to get to the post office for. See how it's been dug a trench there. And the trees are still standing. Not for long, it has to be said. Dan, how are you doing, Dan? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. That is going to go soon. And it's taken the whole bank with it, damn it. Now below it, I say damn it because we have Roman archaeology below it. I'm trying to protect my knee. I'm getting down, hugging a rail because we're on a cliff. We're actually right on the edge of a cliff. Tree move. It's about a 30-foot drop. Now this was mined by the Romans, well, by the masons, by the slaves, with the Romans standing over them. It's like 1800 years old and the tool marks are still so fresh. And there's a lot of stone been moved out of here. Hang on, we've got marks here, it'd be easier to show you rather than me going down. All the way along. They were here for a long time. This isn't all of it, it carries on that way, about a 50 minutes walk. Cheap seats, how you doing? Sub 2 stick, yes, you need to comment. If you subscribe to anyone, go over. Best way I've found is 2. Gareth, how you doing? 2. Train of thought, does it? Watch a couple of shorts. If you've got shorts on your channel, people can watch full videos better. And your subscription tends to stick. But we're talking YouTube and they are a law to themselves. But yeah, Jamie's a member, you little beauty. Jake, how are you doing, my New Zealand bit of loveliness? Love you. Lulu, how you doing? Yay, Jamie's got a member. Whoever... You've got sticky balls. Good to see you, Lulu. Oh, wait. Got a dodgy knee, so I'm dragging myself up here. We're going back up because I don't risk the water. Yes, sticky balls. Buddy normally puts cheap sticky balls. Nice one, Jamie. Jake, is this not the middle of the night? Is it? Was it late or is it early evening? Are you up for a drink and a crack? Wow, I'm a Scorpio. Right, back up here. I want to go down the kettles and we're going to sit and we're going to have a crack while I rest my throbbing knee. It's Batman and throbbing. Now, ooh, you're pretty. You will be pretty. Fire quartz. It will be when I clean it up. Nice crystal. Formation. I end up with pockets full of stuff. I forget they're there. Put stuff back on and it's like, what's that doing there? Ooh, doesn't that look like a set of teeth? Bit cleaner than the teeth that Rob had in last night. Another chunk of quartz, that looks like fire quartz. In. I've got some that looks like cherry quartz. Now cherry quartz is rare. So, yay. This is all a riverbed. This is all carved out from back in the Ice Age. If you don't know Drake, I adore him. He's an old friend. He's my guilty pleasure. He makes me laugh. Right, up to hill. Alaskans on the fly. How are you doing? How's things, Johnny? Sanskar, how are you doing? Chairman, I do too. My favourite is Labradorite. And not because I've got Labradors. Sanskar, can you please not spam my chat? I know a lot of channels like it, but others don't. So can you please not spam the chat? Hey up, I see Labradors. Hawkeye, how you doing, Hawkeye? Long time no see. Oh, got someone coming. Alaskan on the fly, Johnny. Brilliant channel. Beautiful channel. Hello. Johnny's got some stunning magnetic videos. And Gareth, our resident madman, scares the crap out of me down those mines. See, this is covered as well as spider holes. Look at all those spiders. A riverbed back in the day. This gorge wasn't a gorge. It's like a work of art. It's also sand. There's like literally no topsoil. So the roots can't really get down anywhere. Hawkeye, I am sound. It's going to be roaring down at the kettles. Jamie, I'm going to make some more emojis. Gareth, your mail. Multitasking. Lulu, it's my happy place. Absolutely not. I'm sorry I'm bouncing. I forgot to charge me gimbal. I've got a dodgy knee, so I'm kind of staggering. It's like walking and talking at the same time. It's really hard to like walk or glide. Yes, well, I've got pictures of those frogs from yesterday. I've got rheumatoid arthritis, Lulu, and a little twinge in my knee last night has turned into a fat knee that's stingy, to say the least. Ooh, heck. That's me jarring my other hip. Ooh. What's that? Oh, it's a lid. Why are people chucking lids? Kerry, how are you doing? You fly about, Stu. Haha. The kettles will be roaring. This place is all sandstone, the whole area is. And the kettles are round holes that have been made by the river over hundreds of years. Strange little oddities. Coffee walks and whatever. How are you doing? Lovely to see. Oh, look at the size of that. I love sweet chestnut. It's huge. If you haven't seen the notification come through for Challenging's live, are we on Wednesday? Tomorrow. Go click the notification bell, but don't watch Hungry, you drool. There's a few of us kind of end up licking the screen. You know what, Scott? Scott, what time is it for you? I was on Divas live last night and I fell asleep. I adore you too. You're an amazing, amazing, amazing soul. I feel very lucky to have met you. It's the good of social media. Cheap, cheap, sticky balls. Oh, sorry, Lulu, I missed that. Ooh, did you do your coccyx? That hurts. Coccyx pain's bad. I fell on cobbles on my coccyx and trust me, it stings beyond belief. You maybe need a scan. Lulu, you kicked yourself out. Johnny's amazing. It's 4 a.m. Wow. Yeah, some of my tablets that I take, I've got like a carrier bag every month. Can do that to me, Scott. Not all the time, but now and again. None of specific sleepers though. And for all I do stupid walks and act like I'm 17, I've got bolts and pins holding the bottom of my spine together, it's fused up. I've got rheumatoid arthritis everywhere apart from my left arm, I think, even in my ribs. You'd said any new hips. Fun times. So yeah, some pretty heavy duty meds. Angela, how you doing? Yes, group hi. Angela is amazing. Another old friend. And Angela, a lot of years actually. I've known Angela. God, Angela, it must be 4 knocking on to 5 years, I think. Must be. Johnny, thank you so much. You're a star. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny. Oh God, no, Jamie. I don't know how you do it. Now, Blistering Barnacles is one of the most supportive channels and best friends you can have on YouTube. If he's not posting stuff out, he's sharing links, he's in all the lives, he's commenting, he's liking everything. He's amazing, is Jamie. Oh, Blistering Barnacles. I can hear a buzzard. Chick. The buzzards, when the chicks fledge, the chicks are noisy, very noisy. A lot of the time they're just calling for the mum and dad, but it's constant. We actually filmed a fledgling down that way, stood head height, but in a tree on a bank. I say fledglings, they're huge. The parents are like turkeys, they're a bird of prey. They're the biggest bird of prey in this area. But you hear them before you see them. They'll ride the thermals. Their wingspan, it's not that much behind a golden eagle, I don't think. Maybe half a metre or so less. They may need carrying, but they'll have a go. Rabbits, they'll hunt rabbits. Dr. Shorty, how you doing? I thought someone was behind. Ooh. I swear someone was walking behind me. This bit of wood gets me. The part of the wood that I love to show you that Signal hates me at. Regularly I felt like there's someone behind me. And there's no one. Ooh, that's giving me goosies. Normally it's on the path down the bottom. But the history of this place could be out. Mick and Nick are on holiday and they're going to be live later sea fishing. Good fun. More amazing people, a brilliant channel. Everyone on there just rocks. Right, well, if you're careful down here with said fat ballooned knee. Scotland's gold, how are you doing? Come up this way because the signal hates me down the bottom. I love that bit. And I like checking out to see if we've had any rituals. Can't see anything. Two secs. Tree creepers. Family of tree creepers. Young ones too. Oh, come back. Ian, how you doing? Good to see you, Ian. Another fabulous channel. It's amazing people. Got so many new fledglings at the moment. Everything must have hatched. Ooh, didn't know that was coming down. That's going to make a thump when it comes down. Lots of fledglings all at the same time. Wrens, greenfinch, goldfinch, those tree creepers, blue tits. I love the blue tit fledglings. They're just so cute. And they'll often take a while to work out how to use the feeders. Thank you for being in, Lulu. You're a star. I really, really appreciate it. You all make it. I'll just walk along waffling or tripping or getting lost. That was yesterday. It freaked me out. I won't lie. Didn't like it at all. It's because my mind just won't work. Look at the map. Walk away from that tree and boom, back at that tree. Don't like it. Very weird place. Busy day then, Iron. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Nessie's put the link up right to the fishing later on. Making Nick sea fishing. Lovely people and brilliant chat. Lovely, 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 lovely people. Right, carefully just, that water's raging. Just let this guy go with his dogs. D. Johns, good to see you. How you doing? There's away with this dog. Go slow. Thank you, Angela. Anne-Marie made it for me. She made me a few. And for members, it's the... Angela, you remember? I can't see who's a member that's not. Angela, thank you so, so much for joining members. I can't see what goes on. So Jamie and Angela. Wow, thank you. You lot rock. I am so sorry if I don't see it. Hang on, I'm not on StreamYard, I'm on YouTube. So why can't I see it? I don't know. Big oak tree. Wow, smell of garlic. 2 branches down. I'm really sorry about that. I can't see who's got Jamie and cheap sticky balls. Jamie, I'm going to name them so you can make stories with the emojis. I thought it'd be quite funny because if I'm on StreamYard, wow, it's high. I just see the name for it that I've given it. Ladybug, thank you very much. Whoever gifted it, thank you so, so much. Welcome to the Sticky Willy crew. Sorry, that must seem dead ignorant. I can't see it. Amazing. Wow, that's high. You see that tree, in my idiot mind, it would make a good way to shimmy across. But then Shaz's head gets wise because I've got Beth on my shoulder. Angela telling me don't do it. And at the height of it, that's about 15, 20 foot above. And it's not actually, it's kind of suspended in the air at the other end. Mr. Whistle, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. So I'll be stuck and not able to get off. And the thought of turning around on it gives me the horrors. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with emojis. I'm going to give them names and you can like cheap sticky balls. I've got a sticky head. Oh my God. Holy mother of love. Oh my God. Hello. I thought you were going to bite me there. Where's your owner? Wowcher. That dog just launched down that bank and it got its teeth out at me. Oh, its owner's there. Wowcher. And it jumped up. I'm quite proud of myself. I'm getting good at not letting the swear words out, because there could have been some major language came up there. I crap my pants. It had its teeth out. It came and jumped to kind of say hello, and I had to lift my hand up because it started baring its teeth. I think it was going to be John. It jumped up there and it started baring its teeth. So this is why I turned, ooh, look at them slimy things. They're slimy. Anyone know what they are? I've got a shroom identified, but they are mega slimy. Ugh. And that's the underneath. Hang on, I'm going to prove the sliminess. Ugh. It's like wallpaper paste. Icky. Ugh. They're slimy. No idea what they are. Ooh, what dizzy. Hang on, dizzy. I need to stop doing that. Shandy. Shandy's good for food porn, is Shandy. She makes me drool. And Shandy's dog Buttons, she is adorable. She's got... Do you think she actually hears anything, Shandy, or is she completely deaf? Wowzer. It isn't half up. Wow. Yeah, bless her. Buttons, Shandy's little pooch. Adorable. Wow, that's high. It's completely over all the holes. Hang on. I've never had you down here when it's been that high. Wow. That is mad. Hang on. Outlaw, how are you doing? Outlaw, do you know what? Last spring, a year last spring, the moors were totally dry. And spring. By Christmas time, the bog started to fill up, but dry as a bone. Wow, look at that pointy wave. That's about... We're going to have to go and have a look at that. That is up, I would say, about 5 feet. You never know, it still might be rising. We've had some heavy rain this morning. It's brown because it's filtering from John, I'm not going to. We're going to go to a usual spot, but we're not going to get really close. Wow, that's mad. You can now and again under a wave see the top of some of the kettles. Wow. I want to sit down, I must admit. I know some of the names on that rock. They're all grown-ups these days. Right, I'm going to put you down. My gimbal little stand works. I just need to tilt you. Hang on. No, that one's Shazzy, you idiot. That one. Need more than a bucket. How's that? Oh, I'm going to take my coat off and sit on my coat. Well, I say that. Ooh, slimy green rock. Hang on. Get my arm out the sleeve. There you go. That's mental. Yeti, how you doing? Yeti, what mushrooms are yellowy orange and slimy, like the covered in paste? I'll be able to show you as we come back. I'm just watching, buddy, to see if I can see it still rising. I'm watching. I can see the chart. I'm watching this edge there. I think it might be peaking, maybe. Although no, because it's washing that away. No, it's going up. Isn't it just outlaw? The power of water is insane. I'll show you when we go up and out. Yeti. Hawkeye. Yeah, those wallpaper paste covered yellowy orange mushrooms were like, ugh. Is it John John? I've never seen them before. They don't have really any gills underneath. They don't look to have gills. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm taking this, I'll go quiet for a sec, and I'm going to do a comparison to what it's normally like. I think it's kind of peaking. I want to show you this wave. See that wave there? That's 2, possibly 3 foot tall. No, do you know what? I think it's going up. Just by watching that bank, you see the debris on there. I think it's going up. It kind of flashed quite quickly, this place. And normally it's just so quiet. Little trickle. Buddy, you'd be off like a rocket, you'd be like a bullet. You're going to go fast if you go through there. Right, I need to get my drink out of my pocket. Oops, sorry, I dropped you off a little bit. Yeah, you would be off like a rocket through that. I'm watching at the top there. Look at that. Hello Kay, how are you doing? Good morning. You should have a wrench as well. I put a boogie board on. The problem is, because these banks are just pure sand, the trees haven't really got a good purchase. Ooh, golden white cap, Blutos, how you doing? It's not going up massively. I think we're pretty much peaked. It's maybe lifted an inch or two. You can't see the kettles at all. I tell a lie, you keep getting a glimpse. Where's my finger at? The glance of the upper level there. It's about 4 or 5 foot up. That's what it normally is. If we get any severe winter storms this year, I'll come back and I'll show you them. It is scary. And we won't be sat down here, put it this way, we'll be up the top. In the middle there, that's where the channel is, that the water, we've been able to walk almost right to the side of it there. It's about a foot wide. There-ish. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye. I'm watching this bank here and I'm watching the top of the kettles. See how it's licking up under that ridge? Just watching that. It's rising, but it's not rising humongously. Tell a lie, it is. It's washing over the top. We're going to move in a minute. Yeah, it's deeper than that. Well, that travel, I want to know how deep it is because there's a lot of water going through it. But it's only about a foot wide, so it's got to be deep. Nessie. Joy, good morning, Joy. You've had crazy weather too. And the rain stopped, Joy. I was watching your video, that rain is like, wow, you need a snorkel. Arctic Nature, how are you doing? I'm just having a sit for 2 minutes and then we're going to move. I would say further downstream it's going to move those big trees that were creating a bottleneck. I'm really good at it. I've had some hassle, but someone talking out there behind. Oh, cool, MK. Very cool. This person naming my channel inciting hate. Let alone abusive gentleman that lies. Has said himself that he was charged with. At first it was a slap, then it was throwing a lighter, then hitting the lady with a lighter in his hand, then admitting that he was done for kidnapping his own child because he didn't take them back as custody said. Letting them up on panel, slandering me with unfounded claims about somebody, but I shall answer it in full. apparently they have a little spy watching everything I do and say. So, little spy, who is doing it of their own accord. They weren't asked to go and spy. Go tell her to sit on it and scribble. Challenging, you have no idea what has been coming out of that mouth. For a good hour and a half, she's been slagging me off. By name. Now, I'm blocked that person from my channel because of the lies. Lots of lies. Lots and lots of them. It's hard to pick out any. To be honest. They're wanting people to come and read my posts. Thanks, Shanti. Anne-Marie made it. I haven't got a clue myself. Arctic, me too. They're wanting everybody to come and read a community post that I wrote about a month and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. So to save them having to hunt through my community page, I'm going to do a video and read it out as a short, I think. Just so everybody's crystal clear. Which are all facts that I can back up. Mona, how are you doing, chick? I'm going to put you down a sec and I'm going to get my coat back on. And I'm going to show you that because that looks a bit special. Right, hang on. There you go. Just twitch it down a little bit. Oh, Shandy and then some. She's had a ball today with a man of questionable intentions who is vile. Who lie. They've got that in common actually, they do lie a lot, but ooh, Little Dipper, lie a lot. Letting him slander me on a channel and taking it as gospel. Agreeing with slander. I apparently support a predator. Any evidence shown? Any fact? No. But she gives out my full YouTube name in connection with that and wants other people's names with that. Jubba, how are you doing? Good to see you. Naming several channels, saying there's a conspiracy to take someone's channel down. There isn't one, she's nuts. It's news to me. Right, we need to get to this other side of it. Yeti, thank you so much for coming in. Have a fantastic day. If you don't know Yeti, go and have a watch. He's also on Insta. You can check him out there too. I need to get you a good view of that. Right, we're going to go along the ridge. And we need to come back a bit further this way. Right, can we get you down? You can't see the height of that wave. That wave there is about 2 foot tall. Unreal. Outlaw, good Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. You're a star. Outlaw, another fabulous channel. Oh, hello, little hoverfly. We just had a river dipper, hopefully on camera. A little water bird that lives here. There's river dippers, a little browny blackbird with a lovely white bib. Feed on the crustaceans along the river. Brandon, how you doing? Good to see you. There's no... Right, let me up this bank. Oocha, sorry, oucha. And we're up. Ooh, my ears. How's things, Brandon? Beth, how you doing? I'm away from the edge. I'm being good. We're hobbling gently along. Ah, there's those slimy yellow shrooms. Rich, how you doing, Rich? Why? How you doing? Nice one, thank you. How's things? Another fishing and musician legend. How's things, Rich? How's the beautiful Judy? Judy is just an amazing human being. See, little slimy things, they don't have gills. They're just like a fried egg. Vandal, how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, nice one, Brandon. I am so pleased these storms have been kicking. Good morning, coffees. It's afternoon here. This river's going to rearrange itself further down as we get to the bridge. There's been more rain overnight than I thought. Right little piece of... Oh, two lovely huge pieces of quartz, and I want them, but I can't get them out. They're huge. Damn it. Bedrock. Oh, the rain, it was torrential here this morning. Christy, good to see you. Have you, Beth? You see, we had this morning, it's meant to come in thunderstorms soon. And more torrential rain, yay. I love thunderstorms, I must admit, I do love thunder. Look at all that. Brown like a decent cup of tea. My grandma used to make the best cup of teas anyway. My mum makes teas weak and milky, and it's like, ugh. It's just like hot, weak milk. But my grandma, she was a tea making extraordinaire. Nice and strong. Strong enough that your spoon could almost stand up in. I'm stood waffling and the signal drops. So you missed me saying that my grandma was a tea making extraordinaire. You're in lurking mode. Yeah, I'm a coffee drinker. Like having a cup of tea first thing, I can't think of anything worse. a nice strong coffee. And if it's a rare occasion, I do have tea. Again, strong enough that your spoon can stand up in it like my grandma. Where's those clouds going? Ooh. Southwest, I want to say, they're coming from. Oh, cool, Christy. SAG, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, we always used to, if your mum says, do you want a cup of tea? You always say, yeah, grandma tea, please. Nice, strong tea, your spoon stands up in. And not, I don't like milky coffee either, I don't like latte. And iced coffee, hell no, coffee has to be hot. My mind wants hot coffee, cold coffee is like, no. This is an ancient woodland in northern England, close to Scotland. We've just been down at the river that's flooding. Yeah, when we were poorly, when we were kids, we got Lucozade. When me and my brother, I remember it, I was, I think, about 5 and my brother 4. My mum had seen reports about, at the time it was new, the whooping cough vaccine, and she didn't want to risk harming us by having this vaccine. She read into the scary reports about it. Well, we got whooping cough, and we were ill for, I think I was off school for about 4 months, my mum said. And I remember being in bed, and they had this lamp, and it wasn't paraffin, it was like a little lamp. I think you lit a candle in the bottom and it put this stuff into the air. I can't remember what it was called. I love that smell. I would love, ooh, knobbly bobbly. Creepy. Talca, how are you? Night Lulu, thank you so much for coming in. Jenno, how you doing? Ooh. Yeah, but yeah, and a bottle of Lucozade by the bed. I can't remember what those little lamps burnt, but it was meant to help with the breathing, I think. Can't remember what it is. I'll have to ask my mum. Yeah, I think it was my first year at school. I missed like 4 months, 5 months of it. No, it wasn't eucalyptus. It wasn't eucalyptus. I don't know what it was. It wasn't paraffin. It was something similar-ish, I want to say. I'll have to ask her, see if she can remember. It was like a little lamp, lit, and it burnt something into the air. And God, I love the smell. I can pretty much remember smells, you know. Like germaline, love the smell of germaline. When we were kids in the UK, if you got a cut on your knee, germaline was the antiseptic that your mum and dad put on your wounds. Love the smell. Oh my God, yes, Daley Thompson. Wow, I forgot that. And I had my tonsils out when I was 12 on chickenpox. I remember having Lucozade. And another British thing when you're sick, people, or in hospital, people bring you grapes. Grapes were used, I don't know if it's still as much now, but if you were ill in the hospital and you had visitors, they'll bring you a bunch of grapes. And if I remember rightly, back in the day, I mean, God, 40 years ago. Longer, in fact. Grapes would have been expensive. Mum and Dad were kind of skint. Randall, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. I'll take flowers in now. And when you had your tonsils out when we were kids, you were given ice cream, jelly, nice cold soft things that would just slide down. Now they give the kids a pack of crisps or a plate of toast. The thinking is now that the crisps, the roughage food, stops your tonsils from scabbing, I want to say, and stops hemorrhages if it gets knocked off. To wear headphones in the heat. Boiled egg and toast. You see, and hospital ice cream, it used to be like a powder. Pizza, how you doing, Mr. Mankini? You need substance. At least you know that you don't burst into flames when you go in. Oh, we've had a bit of a flash flood drop down here. Tummy rumble. A scuffy Herbert. Mick, did Nick enjoy your pot noodle last night? Mick and Nick, after we were fishing, Nick wanted to go to Burger King. We're talking Burger King. She got there and it was shut when it wasn't meant to be. Right, I can't work this out. There's something going on upstream. Why is this not full? It should be full. It should be raging and it's not. Me thinks someone's diverting it. Oh, I like that. Look at that pool. We're going to have a look. It's being diverted somehow. Yeah, and Burger King was shut and the fish and chip shop next there was shut. So she ended up with a curry pot noodle. Johnny, how are you doing? If you don't know Randall, another fantastic, oh, ouch. Fantastic channel, ouchie. Jamie, I would love that gold pan in there. You see all those deposits in the bottom? Lucky, lucky, lucky. Nick, if you're listening, if you go and complain about them shutting early last night, you might get some free food. M&A, thank you so much for coming in. M&A, another fantastic channel. See how it's a lateral sluice as it goes. It's all on the bedrock. Put a gold pan in there, Jamie, boy. Jamie had a surprise parcel yesterday containing a gold pan. Jamie is gonna be gold panning very soon. Oh, ouchie. Catfishing, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. We've got some amazing people in today. Stunning people. I can't work out why it's so low. When you see this other side, you'll see what I mean. It's getting diverted, is what it's happening. Oh, it's looking like more of a strong cup of tea than it was before. It doesn't tally with the top at all. Nick, go in, ask for the manager, because I guarantee you the manager wasn't on last night, and someone's decided to have an early night and they're shut early and they deprived you of your Mackey's, your Burger King. Tell them you want a wheelbarrow full of chili cheese bites. But look at that. That doesn't tally, doesn't work out. I can't work out why. It's got to be getting diverted upstream. Thanks, Johnny. We have, I think, what do we count it to? I think about 8 mature trees in the bottom here. Big old log jam. We'll have a look at the other side, see if they're blocking. I hope it's not cow milking, go back to field time. Please don't let it be. Canadian, the atmosphere here is unbelievable. It's my happy place. The energy is just sublime. Let's have a looky the other side of the bridge. That doesn't look so good. Other side. Can't see any trees that way. Sparky. Sparky, you're special. Do you know that? Whenever you comment, it goes into my special comment box. Can't see the trees. Fishing Frustration, how you doing? There was a huge tree trunk in there. I think it's been pushed through. Neo, how you doing, Neo? Oh, yes. Thanks for getting here, Fishing Frustrations. Diva, he's here. Welcome to the channel. If you don't know Rob, Mr. Diva there, brilliant channel, very, very funny guy. He's brilliant, he has me giggling. Did you see Mix welcome to the channel last night? If you go on Divas, on Rob's, M&T, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. You shall see Mick doing a welcome to the channel, but a fancy one. Smash burgers, where's Smash burgers? What am I missing out on? I love making my own burgers. Gotta have a very clod of onion on top and pickles and cheese. Welcome to the channel. No, like Holly, Rob's got a hell of a set of lungs on him. A good old voices, Rob. It's also something interesting, it's not. Yes, lots of gherkins on top, pickles. But where do you all stand on the cheese? What kind of cheese on or in your burger? Oh, I'm sorry, M&T. Get better soon. Get really better soon. Her surgery's done the young little oak trees. Cheddar is a must. Gotta be done. See, you cook off it. I love blue cheese. If I'm splashing out on a steak, I'll make a blue cheese sauce. Used to just do Stilton, but Cambozola, I love soft blue cheese. Love it. And it makes an amazing cheese sauce for a steak. Heat some cream just below boiling. You've got to keep an eye on it. Don't let it scald. Crumble some cheese. Well, hang on. First, mix some gravy. Make it really thick gravy. I've used mushroom stock actually, and that makes it good. Mushroom stock's really nice in it. So cream, stick some garlic, a little tiny bit of garlic, a little bit of seasoning. Your blue cheese, Stir it, keep it going until it melts, and then your thick gravy, spoon some in to taste. It'll thicken it a little bit and it just adds that dimension to it. Unbelievable. Still. That doesn't sound good. Oh, he's moving them cattle. Oh, look at this. I'm surrounded by balls. Ooh, got balls stuck. My magnificent balls kick the signal. Look at those. Jamie's got the move. See, his move back, so that makes me nervous because you have cow stains all the way up. But yeah, that blue sweet cheese sauce is divine and it's so easy to make. Ooh, that sounds good. Saying yesterday, whoever wasn't in, I need to ask whose it was. A podcast, an American guy on his podcast, and he's just been in the UK, and he was saying, we've been lied to in the US about cheese all our lives. We just get fake plastic stuff. It's just the cheese that you get in the UK, there's so many different types, so many different flavours. Lady Lucy, how are you doing? But yeah, that's a really easy blue cheese sauce to make. I'll mix whichever soft cheeses I have if I'm feeling flush. There's a guy from Lancashire comes and has a market stall, and he's literally got hundreds of different cheeses. Hundreds. And lots of soft blue. Oh. Chris, how are you doing? Good to see you. You see, the cows come up here. It gives me the fear. Let's take the girl who's dead. Oh my lord. Oh, I've not had ostrich. I've had ostrich and it was dead dry. It's maybe me cooking it. Oh yeah, blue cheese. It just goes so well with the steak. Unbelievably so. And I haven't had it for a long time. I used to have another little delicacy that sounds absolutely rank, minging, as in horrible. Teaching you little English sayings. Your blue cheese, do some toast. Then you get a tin of plain mackerel. It has to be a tin of mackerel, but just like in sunflower. No flavour into it or you screw it up. Mackerel on top of the toast that you've done. Your blue cheese on top of the mackerel and stick it under the grill. Trust me, it is amazeballs. It is stunning. It sounds absolutely minging. Horrible, sorry Angela. But it is just unreal. Hey, oh, we've got these storms coming. It doesn't look happy. Oh, it's passing us by, I think. Yeah, it's not going to hit us. There's the farmer. Corned beef. Oh. I had a go at, there was a little bit of a craze going on TikTok. Daughter's friend had a go at it and daughter said it was amazing. Oh my word, cook the pasta, stick some tomatoes in, basil leaves, put anything else in, and then a block of feta cheese and stick it in the oven. Oh my good God, it is amazing. I'm not really a pasta dish girl, apart from my garlic mushroom linguine that I make. But the baked feta cheese pasta, divine. What's £1.50 for 4 slices? What? Vandal, thank you so much for coming in. Oh, the corned beef. Corned beef hash is another controversial thing. We always had it growing up as make a bowl of mashed potato. I make it just as a bowl of mashed potato would be. And then you chuck in a tin of corned beef. Mix it in. Amazing. Have a good one, Vandal. Season it up, and I put a volcano. That's swirling, that's turning, that storm, it's coming back around. I put it on the plate and I make it like a little volcano with a hole in the middle and stick some butter in that hole. The butter melts, and when you take the corned beef hash from the side of the volcano, you dip it in the butter. Oh my good God, it's to die for. But here in Cumbria, they make it with gravy, like stock and chunks of potatoes, like a casserole thing. But no, it's the mashed potato version. Heavenly. I don't know what that leaf was there. I thought we got a frog. It is divine. You know what? I don't even think I've had spam. I don't think. Oh, Shandy, doesn't it just? Yeah, we've never made it that way. It's maybe like, because my parents are from Yorkshire. It was just mash, and you put in cubes of corned beef, and the heat of the mash, it makes the corned beef go soft and melt away. And it's just a pile of smush at the end of the day, but God, it tastes good. Oh, no gravy. Oh, Nessie, no gravy. No. A hole in the middle with butter. You don't need anything else. Fresh petit pois. On the side, you take a lump of your corned beef hash on your fork. You dip it in the peas so it gets a pea coating. And then you dip it in the butter. Oh, my Lord. Nice one, Mitta. I'm full English. I've not. I've had tins of chopped ham and I use it in special fried rice when I make special fried rice. I don't think I've ever had spam. It's just, it's not like bacon or like chopped ham in a tin. Is that all it is? No, never had it. Carp bait. Mick has some interesting baits. He had Marmite. What was it, Marmite and what? I see the cows have been up here. A cow's been running. Oh, is that a cow? That's a hoof. Never had it. Suppose I could get some for special fried rice. Cook your rice till it's cold. Cube up some chopped ham. Get your eggs. I put prawns in. The peas are a must in egg fried rice. Now, our local Chinese, they cook a fried egg and put the fried egg on top of the egg fried rice. I don't do runny eggs. Runny eggs are raw in my eyes, and it's a no-no. I like my egg completely and utterly cooked until they're solid and crispy. So I don't do that, and I put gravy over the top of the egg fried rice, and surprisingly it's nice. Jet washed ham in a tin. Oh my God, that makes it sound so nice, Jenna. Stormy, how you doing, Stormy? Good to see you. Marmite and cheese. See, I love Marmite. Baked beans on toast with Marmite on. Tin tomatoes on toast with a slither of Marmite. Oh, mince beef and mashed potatoes. You stick Marmite in the beef. There's been horse racing on. We have stables, a big stables horse box. Much love to you as well, Challenging Chick. Thank you for coming in. Carlisle's got its own race, because I don't know if there's races on actually. Never been to. I've been to Hexham races before. Horse racing, that was good fun. I'm too tight to bet more than I could have saw there. What was that flying up there? I think it was a buzzard. Can't see. Are you in bleak midwinter now? Stormy? That horse box is going very slow. It's going to annoy the other drivers. This is the main route to Newcastle. Oh, lovely. And deviled cheese on toast. Grated cheese. I mix in some really, really fine chopped onion, Worcester sauce, a little bit of tomato sauce, some whole grain mustard. I do like it with the whole grain mustard. Mix that slop all together. Well, it shouldn't be slop, it should still be pretty much cheese. And then put that on top of your toast and melt it. Divine. Fishing Frustrations, thank you so much for coming in. Oh God, bug in my hair, halfway through winter. Lots of crows. That doesn't look nice, does it, at all? I can't even see Scotland. Oh, I'm going to just YouTube so I can see it. So you have the Solway. There's a sea between us and those hills in the background. And then they vanish in a rainstorm. That's some heavy rain. Got to love whole grain mustard. Oh, that crow's a bit scatty. It's only got half a tail. I've got a lady with a dog, so I'll point you up. But that Stilton and mackerel on toast is surprisingly good. It sounds kind of offensive, but it's not. It's lovely. So I'm just holding you to the side. I'll get past this lady. There you go, you're back. I nearly got the crutches out this morning. But I've been silently fuming. So I needed to come and walk some of that off. I need to work out my response. I love peppered mackerel. Oh, beautiful. Peppered mackerel is divine. What is that on my lip? Bit of grass seed. But the person one's still bitching about, which is all fact, which I can back up. Whereas a long time ago, it must be a month and a half or so, Even 2 months. And they're talking about it like it was yesterday. It's got a fun multiple choice quiz on the bottom actually, with the answers below. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, fish finger sandwiches. Lovely. But part of what this said person was bitching about this morning, part of it, I mean like an hour and a half aimed at me, using my name, acting hard. The person that aimed at backing, got their arms around supporting, was in the chat. While all this bollocks, in chat was on the live was coming out of said lips. Now that person, you know who you are. You're not blocked. Feel free to come in and tell me when I have tried to get your channel taken down. When have I? Never. You're not blocked. You could come in, you can do what you want, I don't care. But to sit there while Jon is spouting utter claptrap without correcting said claptrap, naming other channels in said claptrap. No one's trying to take any channels down. So if you want to come in, mister, and explain why you thought that she was okay to say all that tosh, feel free. Love to hear it. She's blocked and she's been blocked a long time. That's a point. Again, acting big and hard, pointing out that I said I had blocked them months ago. I did. Giggling, like it doesn't make sense. And this is where it's the lies, utter lies, that come out of said mouth. So someone of their own accord has been spying on me and watching what I say and do. And they know that I haven't blocked her because of said person spying on me. How would someone else know, coming in spying in the shadows, that I've got her or haven't got her blocked? You slipped up there, love. Only you would see. Well, you wouldn't see, you would know that your comments weren't getting posted. So why lie? Why lie? No one, like say if, I don't know, Pope John Paul was coming in my channel and their friend came in to spy on me. How would the friend know if Pope John Paul was blocked? They wouldn't. And they're talking riddles, yet she's sharing my channel out in the background on lives and StreamYards, putting my channel up in a private chat, telling people if they want to know where all this is coming from. I wrote a post because she was slagging me off. End of. I don't bother with her, I don't care about her. But to sit and do what she's done this morning, well, mental. And having that on your panel, thinking that you're best buddies with that. Nah, he is a disgusting piece of... He's vile. There's a reason not many people like him. There are many reasons, actually. No, it's not, Sherman, it's ridiculous. And it's all because I blocked her, because I can't be arsed with the lies. That's why I blocked her. Not because I believe any crap, any conspiracy. I've sat and I've watched a lie out of the backside. And I mean lie. And I don't want that. At all. The e-begging thing I'll address with evidence, with proof. I don't just run off hearsay, or because I don't like somebody believing at what a lunatic tells me. I'll prove it. So in short, I've told you twice so far, leave me alone. Keep my mouth out, my name out your mouth, missus. But there were a few points this morning that you've made. I just answered one, why you're blocked. Mick, love you too. Love the lot of you. So that's why you're blocked, the lies. You lie endlessly. The e-begging thing. I mean, to touch on that. Emailing people that you've got no food. The food bank won't give you anything. Leading people into conversations where you can say you've got no food. You drink alcohol because it stops you feeling hungry because you've got no food. Why are you buying alcohol instead of food? Desperately just wanting people to send cash apps. But then Cash App, for some reason, she can't get money through it. She says she can't pay for all the crap that she buys for from channels because the Cash App doesn't work. No, you tell anyone and let anyone know you have Cash App. Indeed, telling everybody for when your channel gets monetized, rather than giving her money through PayPal, so through Super Chat, you can give it that way. And do you want me to email you with it? Every single person that was coming in the chat, badgering people, emailing people about not having any food. And it's all come from your own lives and the people in there. You see, the people that you're telling that you've got no food, no money, they're not daft. They see what you're doing and they pass it forward. So it's not all made up belief, is it? No, it's not. And again, can be all proved. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't. But there you go. That's why you're blocked. And you'll never get unblocked. Hello, cutie. Silver, how you doing? The Dorian Gray of YouTube. It's Stormy, what's your kind of cold? You're sobbing, why are you sobbing? I haven't even started, to be fair. What's your kind of cold, Stormy? Your cold, I would estimate, is probably our regular summer day. Ooh, dropping stuff. Silver, she's been sat slagging us off for an hour and a half this morning. Naming me. Putting out my name. You know, because I blocked her and pointed out where she lies. Months ago. Not yesterday, not today. Months ago. You should have seen how high the river was. Silver, you know where the kettles are? It was over the top of the kettles. It was wild. Sorry, it always dies just there. So 0 at night. Nick's Burger Fund. I'm telling you, that Burger King wants to be open today. There's gonna be big trouble. 0 to 5. See, that's kind of like hours-ish. I mean, where I am, it can get down to around about -11 most winters, but nothing massively lower than that. I mean, Silver's right up northern Scotland, and it can be colder here than it is where he is, and that's nuts. Because Silver, how many hours? Do you reckon I'm 3.5-ish hours south of you? Ish. Wow, it's warm. Quite looking forward to thunderstorms, you know. Stormy, do you get any snow? I suppose you could do with the temperatures like that. Hi, my friend. I'm really sorry. I can't understand you. I can't read your language, so I can't read your name. Is there something I can call you? Can you write me your name in English? Or something that you're happy to call me? I'm nowhere multilingual at all, and I feel ignorant with that. Burgers! Who's fishing tonight? Is there a ban on burgers mentioned in chat? Can you whack up a right touch of fishing? I think so, Jenna. Oh. And how hot do your summers get, Stormy? They get hot, hot, hot. Tonight, is it 5 or 6 o'clock? Mick in chat and his other half, Nick, will be live sea fishing on the jollies. Hopefully Nick will be munching on a big fat juicy burger and not a pot noodle. I do. Absolutely unbelievable, Jenna. There's Japanese food as well. Haha, cheap, cheap, sticky balls. How are you, my friend? Me too, Lucy. I've never sea fished. I've always trout fished. I had a trout farm. He built one, and he was a gilly on a salmon river up in Scotland. So I'm more in inland. I've never sea fished. My brother does up Montrose Way. He likes his sea fishing. He takes my nephew. It's something I've never done. $46? No way. Wow. That's a bit toasty, isn't it? I've missed my friend today. Where is she? Thank you, Jenna. I think we can translate. Can you translate? Sometimes if you go and click on the channel, there'll be like an English version in there. Isn't it just shandy? I do. Those heat waves that we had, I sunbathed those suckers last year. From start to end, I do love heat. So, on the Right Touch of Fishing, there is a scheduled live. If you click the notification bell on that, chat is really good fun. We'll have a laugh and watch Mick and Nick with the rods. I'm gonna get soaked at school pickup, you know that? Damn it. It's whipping round, it's from the coast and then it's whipping. Oh God, yeah. You see, the problem for me is Littland. Leaving Littland. Ah, Mars Together Church. There we go. Thank you, Jenna, you little legend, you. Yeah, it's still, you can't see the hills at all. Mars it is, nice one. Nick, I think you should go and ask the manager and say, oi, mush, why were you shut early last night? I demand food. And they might give you a freebie. And if you do, get extra chili cheese bites. Make me jealous. I love Burger King chili cheese bites. They're amazing. So on the Right Touch of Fishing tonight. Going to be live on the beach. I was looking in my pocket for my car keys and I had a panic. That's because I've not got them. Haha. I've got a soaking pocket because I've got loads of quartz in it. Baywatch. George, how are you doing? You good, George? Baywatch, can you imagine? Nice one, Lucy. Ooh, you got a pizza. What kind of pizza? Please tell me not ham and pineapple. That's moo. Pineapple has no place on a pizza. Butt plug in the house. We missed the combine harvesters on that field. Kind of gutted. Well, you lovely, lovely lot. I'm going to have to shoot. Now, Pops is going to be doing a live. We've got Mick and Nick doing a live. You forget it. No, ham and pineapple pizzas are wrong. Pineapple shouldn't be on a pizza. No. Right. Sorry about that. The wind suddenly got on. Watching these clouds coming in, they're probably going to whack me. Storms coming in. But thank you all for joining me. And I'll see you around. I'll be on Pops, I'll be on Mick and Nick's. Been good fun. stop me ranting for a little bit. Oh yeah, I like them. I like pineapple, but just not on pizza. Love the lot of you. All right, I'll see you around. Thanks for coming now. Bye now.